Israel says the body of the last slain Israeli hostage, Ran Gvili, has been recovered from Gaza by the Israeli army. On Monday, the remains of the police officer and Special Forces veteran were formally identified, ending the search for the final hostage held since the Hamas-led attack on Israel on October 7, 2023. The Israeli military began searching a cemetery in Gaza on Sunday after Hamas's armed wing said it had shared details of Gvili's location with mediators. His return fulfills a key requirement of the first phase of US President Donald Trump's peace plan. Gvili had been held for more than 840 days. Israeli officials say the recovery brings long-awaited closure to his family and marks the end of Israel's hostage ordeal. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu called the operation an extraordinary achievement, praising Israeli forces and crediting President Trump with helping secure the release of 20 living hostages earlier under the ceasefire agreement. Speaking in Jerusalem, Netanyahu described Gvili as a hero who continued fighting despite severe injuries before being killed.
But then we had to get another 28 deceased hostages. We got them all out, and there remained one, Rani Gvili. Rani Gvili, from the special unit in the police, who fought not only with a broken arm, he was shot twice, and he kept fighting, and he killed 14 terrorists alone. And then he died, and we said we'd bring him back. He was the first to come in. He's the last to leave, a hero of Israel. Rani is back. There are no more hostages in Gaza. Tremendous achievement for our heroic forces, our soldiers, our commanders. None like them.
In Tel Aviv, crowds gathered at what has become known as Hostages Square, expressing a mix of sorrow, relief, and cautious hope.
One thing I know, peace. Peace. And that's what we should do. I don't know how, I don't know the way. It's the most complicated thing ever, but there's no way to proceed otherwise. We need a solution, and it must be something solid and sustainable, and if we won't believe it, it will never happen.
Israeli officials say the return of hostages' body could allow the limited reopening of Gaza's Rafah border crossing with Egypt. A US-backed committee says the crossing may open this week, though Israel has not confirmed a timeline. The next phase of the plan would focus on rebuilding and fully demilitarizing Gaza, including disarming Hamas, deploying an international stabilization force, and gradually withdrawing Israeli troops. Under President Trump's proposal, Hamas fighters who give up their weapons and commit to peace could receive amnesty, while others would be offered safe passage out of Gaza. US officials say they believe disarmament would be tied to some form of amnesty.